Hello, good afternoon. This is Jane Rodriguez, and I'm just going to give you a real quick crypto update. It is one day away from being St. Patrick's Day. I have been contacted by many people since I did the show with Vic, because I did ask for people to share their experiences with dogmen or stick men like my father encountered when I was a child. And even before then, the work I'm doing with JC, people have been coming forward and telling me about their stories. There's a really cool, interesting ongoing thing going in Rendlesham Forest. That's my new cat, Taboo. By a woman who reached out. She has been going there for years and had many, many strange happenings. But most recently, and more local than that, is something that happened to somebody in southern Wisconsin, very close to me, a dogman encounter that was very close proximity to him, was not violent, which is rare. He didn't get violent vibes. Obviously, the creature was very tall, standing on two legs and canine on the head and muscular in the body, so obviously that's going to cause alarm, right? And well, he said that the creature basically looked at him, regarded him, and communicated in a way like my friend Linda Godfrey has said many times, like when I hosted the show Cafe Enigma, and just in conversation that and her books obviously heard that when people have encounters with these things, they get, it's not in the English language because they're not human, but it is a communication is transferred in such an effect that the witness is able to decipher what the creature is saying. They're definitely saying something to them. And usually it's, I could kill you right now if I wanted to. I could eat you. It would be nothing for me to destroy you. I am very strong. Stuff like that. And, or just emanating vibes of pure and utter, blackest black, more than you can fathom right now, evil and darkness and violence. Now, it's my belief, as if you're a follower of my show or my channel or my writing and all, that you know that I think that these are, it's more than I think. I'm told in the scripture and the book of Enoch and Giants, which I know is real, that these things are creations of, that fallen angels, first of all, fell with Lucifer. They mated with not only human beings, but also it goes into great detail after they descended on Mount Hermon that these things tampered with the genetics of animals, birds, fish, all of that. And that says it verbatim in the book of Giants. Anyway, this young man was camping, and the creature approached him. Instead of all of that violent, dark evil, he got the communication that, hey, like, I understand how you're feeling, this thing was saying to him. I'm an outsider too. And the whole reason why he went out there, see, he was already emanating these vibrations inside his spirit, inside his mind. The reason, his intention for going to that area and camping was to get away from everybody, to not have to talk to anybody, because he was already feeling like an outsider. Now, I've mentioned in my other videos that before I even went up to Minnesota and went with JC, things started to happen. I was having encounters with cryptids before I went, and I know that it's, again, I don't have hardcore evidence, like I can't repeat it in the lab. Actually, you know what? I might be able to, because this happens so frequently and with such consistency that I know that it's going to happen. Before I even left, I started having encounters with cryptids. Even my children did. So they know your intention. There's a man named, I can't think of his name, Clive Baxter. He invented the polygraph. He did experiments on plants. He would set up electrodes to the plants, and he would think thoughts at them. Some thoughts were, I'm going to burn you, I'm going to crush you up, I'm going to destroy you. And the plants would have a reaction with their frequency or output one way. And it didn't matter how close or far he was. He would be in another state having these thoughts about that specific plant, for instance, and it would react to his thoughts and intentions. Now, he also did that with love. Like, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to water you. I love you, plant. And the plant reacted in a different output, had a different output. And he was able to repeat these experiments. So I think that I would be able to repeat this because, again, it's the same principle applied, only it's applied to these entities that are both physical and very supernatural in ways that we're only beginning to scratch the surface on. So basically what I'm saying is I would like to take a look at this area where he said he had the encounter. And when I do, I will look for tracks and I'm just going to, I'm going to videotape where he was, just for the posterity's sake. And I'm sorry if this is moving my camera. I'm using a laptop and it's balanced on my knee. But this was just a quick impromptu video anyway. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Say hi, Taboo. This is my new kitty, Taboo. She's 16 weeks old and she's very cute. All right, take care, guys. God bless.